YouTube, Butterfly Eyes coming at you today because Miss Shay Love tagged the sister. Okay? Thanks, Miss Shay, for my first tag, Diva. Appreciate it, appreciate it. This is a 10-question tag, okay? And when I read these questions and I listened to Shay's response, I was thinking, okay, this is going to be fun. So, let me go ahead and do it. So, the first question is, how did I get my YouTube name? Shay, Divas, look at my eyes, okay? Big eyes, okay? And that is how I came up with Butterfly Eyes. People used to call me Big Eyes and different things, and it was never nothing positive. So I thought, I'm going to turn that into something negative. So I came up with Butterfly Eyes, okay? So that's how I came up with Butterfly Eyes. Number 2 is, what would I do with $1 million? What wouldn't I do with $1 million? Okay? First thing I would do is I would definitely have to get back into the community as far as churches and things like that. I believe in God. I serve a God who's awesome. So I'll definitely have to get back to the church. Second thing would be retire my mother. Okay? Retire my mom. Put my babies through college, my brother through college, and invest. Turn that money over. Roll it, and roll it. Okay? Be the entrepreneur, and I'll get people to work for me. That's what I would do with $1 million. Number 3, when it's my happiest, when I'm with my crazy kids. They are crazy. I mean, like when your stomach is hurting because you laughing so hard crazy, that's when I'm the happiest because they are clowns. And my other passion is decorating. So when I see a vision and I make it come together, I'm happy. So that makes me happy. Number 4, my favorite thing about me will definitely have to be my personality. Because I make people laugh and I try to encourage those who are crying, you know. They don't have to physically be crying, but sometimes people mourn inside. And so I like to, you know, boost them up every now and then. Number 5, my most embarrassing moment. The Ark, Brooklyn, New York. It was a club called The Ark. 1991. My heel broke off my boots. On the dance floor, needless to say, boop, I hit the floor. Embarrassing. People thought I was drunk until I realized my heel fell off my shoe. That was embarrassing to me. Okay. Number 6. The last person I took a picture of, my coworker, who said, I don't have to shop online. Give me a week off. I won't shop online. I caught this diva shopping online, so I had to take a picture of her. That was on Good Friday, to be exact. So I showed her back that picture, and whoop, you were busted. You know who you are. And number 8, my dream car. I'm sorry, number 7, my dream job. Don't plan on working with that $1 million. I'll let the money work for me. No dream job. I want to employ some people. Now, number 8, my dream car, the Infinity M, a brand new whip that just hit. Saw it in a magazine. I love it, and I love it. And for a bigger model, would have to be the Rolls Royce. I love the Rolls Royce. Number 9, what can't I live without? On a personal note, would definitely have to be my kids. But on a materialistic note, would be cell phone. How did we make it without the cell phones? Could you remember when the bag phones came in and you had to leave them in your car to keep them charged because you couldn't walk around with them? We thought we was the bomb biggity back then. Till we came up with something we can move mobile. Now we can't live without them. So got to be the cell phone. And let me also add the daggone laptops. Okay? Who wants to be sitting in one location when we can move around the house? Laptops. I love my laptop. So, of course, when my daughter broke my laptop by dropping it, I was highly upset. So, this one, off limits. Number 10 is What is one life lessons that I have learned? This one is really, 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 really hard for me. Um, it would have to be life. Okay? Do not take life for granted, people. Do not take 1 minute for granted. Um, I lost my grandmother. It was a Tuesday. I had spoke to her, and I told her I was coming to New York because I was living in South Carolina, and I had just had my daughter. I had my baby in November, and I was waiting until my 6 weeks before I can, go to New York because it was so cold there. And I kept saying, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, but I'm waiting for my 6 weeks. I already got my ticket, I'm coming. And lo and behold, that Wednesday, I got a phone call from my mom saying that my grandmother had passed away. So I never got to see my grandmother again. And I took that so personal because I said, I promise you, I'm coming. And I didn't fulfill the promise. Um, I took for granted that she would be there for me, with me, to see her grandbaby. That didn't happen either. Um, and just most importantly, just treasure your every moment that you have with your loved ones, because as I said, the next minute, the next hour is just not promised. So just do not take life for granted. The other thing would be God, most importantly, apply God to your life. If you have not accepted God as your personal Savior, but you know who God is, because you're not ready to get right yet, I still say thank God for life. Thank Him for waking you up. Thank Him for your family. Thank Him when you get home, because it could have been a different way. So on that note, divas, that's my most personal um, life learned lesson for myself, is never take life for granted. So I try not to make any promises to my children that I can't keep, and I never let them hold me to anything. I'll say I'll try, or you know, nothing to the fact that I promise you, because even as grown people, we take things personal when somebody say, I promise you. We are reminded that they gave their word, and you know your word is all you got. So on that note, thank you, Miss J Love, for allowing me to come and be tagged. I really appreciate that. And stay beautiful, ladies, divas, mamas, and love on somebody today. Okay? So I'm going to leave you on that note. You know I like to stay beautiful, but tonight I'm going to change it up and say love on somebody tonight. Okay? Tell them that you love them. And I love all of my YouTube subscribers and friends. So, bye-bye. Good night.